Hi guys, this is Laura. I have decided to start a new series on TikTok that is going to be called Things I Wish I Knew When I Was Younger. So, I'm 55 now. Obviously, I've lived some years. This series hopefully will help people that are younger than I am, that maybe haven't gone through all the things I've gone through, help people understand what's really important in life, and if I can help a younger person make some different, better decisions than I've made in the past, then all the mistakes I've made throughout my life would be worth it. So this is going to be episode 1, and the first thing that I wish I knew when I was younger is I wish I knew how fast things could change. For example, people don't live forever, right? So when I was 21 years old, about 21 years old, my sister and I lost our father. My mom lost her husband. It was on Thanksgiving Day, and it happened very fast. He was not sick. He was a great guy. He was a lot of fun, definitely not perfect, but he was a great dad and usually a great husband, right? I mean, typical all-American kind of guy. He just had a heart attack on Thanksgiving Day, and I was leaving to go to a party. I didn't hug him. I said bye, but I was in a hurry. I just wanted to go have fun. So I got a phone call. This was in 1990, so this was before cell phones and things like that. I got to my friend's house and I got a phone call from my sister saying, "Hey, meet us at the hospital. Something's wrong with Dad." By the time I got there, my mom ran out. She had vomit all over her and she was hysterical, saying, "Laura, I think he's dead. I think he's dead." And I am sure that to this day, my sister, my mom, and I are still carrying some trauma from that night. I just remember thinking, oh my God, there's no way. And I had never been married then. I didn't have any children. And so I lived the majority of my adult life without a father. I didn't have him to walk me down the aisle. He's never seen my children. They have never met him. And that is something that, had I have known how fast things can change, literally, like the song says, in a New York minute, had I have known that, I would have stopped. I would have taken a second. I wouldn't have been in such a hurry to go drink beer and probably do other bad stuff, because I've got my whole life to do that, right? But I'll never get to go back and give him a hug or tell him what a great dad he was, or say thank you for spending time with me, because he enjoyed spending time with my sister and I. That chance doesn't come again. There are other decisions that you can make that will change your life just in a second, just in a minute. Like, you know, any bad choice, like think about any bad choice, drinking and driving, having, sex with someone. And at least nowadays you have a lot of ways to fix that, but just think really hard every day when you wake up. Just remember, anything could change. Things can change so fast. Another great example is my daughter left to go on a boat trip with her friends when she was 10 years old. I didn't think anything about it. She's going to go on this boat trip. She's going to come home. Everything's going to be fine. That's not how it went down. Before they even got out of town to get to the lake, I got a phone call that there had been an accident. I got to the scene. My daughter's under a boat with multiple fractured ribs, road rash everywhere, 10 days in ICU. Seriously thought she might die. Like, she was critically ill. That day, when I woke up, I didn't think my life would change. That changed the entire trajectory of my life. I couldn't work full time anymore. I had to stay home and take care of her. So those are just a couple of personal examples in my own life. But just remember, if you're 20 or 30 years old and you're just out here living life, have fun, have the most fun ever, make good choices, make good decisions, and remember that everything can change very fast if you make one false move, one wrong choice, and also if you make one good choice. things can change the better for you. So it doesn't just go for negative things. It's just something to think about. And if I could talk to myself when I was in my 20s, I would remind myself, hey girl, don't take anything for granted, because just like that, people can be gone. Just like that, people can get hurt. Just like that, someone can run a red light. Just like that, anything can happen. So, thank you for watching if you made it this far, and I hope I see you in episode 2. Bye, friends.